In the world of TikTok, fame and fortune often go hand in hand with danger, especially when it comes to crossing paths with notorious criminal organizations. Today, we delve into the lives of 5 TikTokers who found themselves on the wrong side of some of Mexico's most dangerous cartels. First up, we have Juan Luis Lagunas Rosales, better known as El Pirata. His daring insults toward Nemesio Asaguera Cervantes, also known as El Mencho, leader of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, or CJ&G, led to his tragic demise at just 17 years old. Next, we have El Chinito, who decided to seek revenge for El Pirata's death by insulting El Mencho. His bravado cost him his life when he was brutally beheaded by CJ&G sicarios. Nana Pelucas, known as Nana Pelucas, gained fame for her humorous videos but crossed the line when she exposed the activities of the independent cartel of Acapulco. Her outspokenness led to her assassination, highlighting the dangers faced by journalists in Mexico. Sabrina Duran Montero, a Chilean TikTok influencer, met a tragic end at the hands of a ruthless drug cartel. Despite warnings and threats, Sabrina continued to flaunt her criminal ties on social media, ultimately leading to her brutal murder in broad daylight. Lastly, Asustina Uresti, a newscaster, found herself targeted by the CJ&G for her reporting on cartel activities. Despite assurances from the Mexican government, Asustina lives under constant fear for her life. Stay tuned as we uncover the shocking stories of these TikTokers who dared to challenge some of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world. In the world of social media, fame can come with a price. For Juan Luis Lagunas Rosales, known to his fans as El Pirata, that price was paid in blood. This is the story of how a young TikToker's bravado led to his tragic demise at the hands of one of Mexico's most ruthless drug cartels. Juan Luis Lagunas Rosales was born in Culiacan, Sinaloa, a city known for its ties to the drug trade. From a young age, Juan showed a rebellious streak, often getting into trouble with the law. But it was his charisma and sense of humor that would eventually catapult him to social media stardom. In his late teens, Juan discovered TikTok, a platform where he could showcase his larger-than-life personality to a global audience. Under the username El Pirata de Culiacan, Juan began posting videos of himself partying, drinking, and joking with friends. His videos quickly gained traction, earning him millions of followers who were drawn to his carefree attitude and outrageous antics. But as El Pirata's popularity grew, so did the attention from dangerous figures of Mexico's criminal underworld. In a bold move that would ultimately seal his fate, El Pirata posted a video on TikTok openly mocking Nemesio Asaguera Cervantes, also known as El Mencho, the leader of the CJ&G. In the video, El Pirata ridiculed El Mencho's reputation for violence, daring him to come after him. The video went viral, drawing the ire of the CJ&G, who saw El Pirata's taunts as a direct challenge to their authority. In response, the cartel issued a stern warning for El Pirata to stay out of Jalisco if he valued his life. But El Pirata was undeterred. Ignoring the cartel's warning, he continued to flaunt his disregard for El Mencho's power, even hosting a party at a bar in Jalisco, daring the cartel to make a move. On December 18, 2017, armed men stormed the bar where El Pirata was celebrating. In a hail of over 18 bullets from high-caliber firearms, his life was abruptly extinguished. The numerous wounds inflicted made it nearly impossible to recognize his body, which was later identified by the tattoos on his arms. El Pirata's death sent shockwaves through the social media world, but many mourning the loss of a young talent whose life was cut short by his own reckless behavior. But for others, El Pirata's demise served as a dark reminder of the dangers of challenging Mexico's criminal cartels. In the end, El Pirata's story serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of fame and the price some are willing to pay for a taste of it. On May 21, 2019, Mohit Moore, a rising star on TikTok, was in a photocopy shop in Navgar, Delhi, scrolling through his smartphone when 2 masked men stormed in, wielding guns. In shocking display of violence, they fired multiple bullets into Mohit's body, leaving a gruesome scene behind. The assailants' brutality was evident from the fact that even Mohit's teeth were shattered by the force of the bullets. The police, upon arriving at the scene, were met with a horrifying sight. A stark reminder of the dangers lurking in the shadows of fame. The tragic incident that claimed Mohit's life was a chilling convergence of 2 factors: his burgeoning TikTok fame and his unwitting association with one of India's most notorious criminal gangs. At just 27 years old, Mohit had become a sensation on TikTok, amassing over 500,000 followers in a mere 8 months. His rapid rise to fame was a testament to his talent and charisma, qualities that endeared him to his fans and set him apart from his peers. However, Mohit's success also made him a target. In April 2019, TikTok was temporarily banned in India due to concerns about its impact on young users. While the ban was later lifted, it sparked a backlash against the app and its major influencers. Mohit, with his massive following and influential presence, found himself in the crosshairs of those seeking to curb the app's influence. Despite his fame, Mohit remained true to himself, portraying a person of a hardened bad boy with a good heart, a character that resonated with his audience. Whether he was performing acts of kindness, showcasing his gym-built body, or simply entertaining his fans, Mohit's videos were also captivating and engaging. Tragically, Mohit's life was cut short by forces beyond his control. His association with a criminal property dealer named Mangu, who was later assassinated by a rival gang, proved to be his undoing. Mohit and his friend had invested in a property owned by Mangu, but after Mangu's death, they refused to pay his successor, Pwani, claiming they owed the money to Mangu. Pwani, unwilling to accept his refusal, ordered Mohit's assassination as a warning to others. A teenage gang member, eager to prove himself to Pwani, carried out the hit along with another soldier. They ruthlessly gunned down Mohit, leaving behind a gruesome scene for the police to investigate. In the aftermath of Mohit's murder, one of the assailants was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, while Pwani fled Delhi, knowing that the authorities would stop at nothing to bring him to justice. Mohit's death was a stark reminder of the dark side of fame and the dangers that lurk in the shadows, waiting to claim unsuspecting victims like Mohit Moore.
Mexican YouTuber Nana Pelucas was shot dead in Acapulco, apparently for revealing information about drug gangs in her videos.
In the world of social media, few things are as captivating as a fearless individual challenging the status quo. Nana Pelucas was one such individual. Her journey from lighthearted content creator to cartel target is a cautionary tale of the dangers that come with exposing the truth. Nana Pelucas' rise to fame began innocently enough with her quirky videos and humorous interactions with strangers. However, as her following grew, so too did her desire to shed light on the darker aspects of Mexican society. She transitioned from comedy to activism, using her platform to expose corruption within the Mexican government. One of Nana Pelucas' most controversial decisions was to target the independent cartel of Acapulco, a secretive criminal organization responsible for numerous homicides in the region. By exposing their activities, Nana Pelucas made herself a target for retaliation. Despite receiving death threats and accusations of collaborating with rival cartels, Nana Pelucas remained resolute in her mission. She continued to post videos, determined to shine a light on the cartel's activities and bring about change. Tragically, Nana Pelucas' dedication to her cause would cost her dearly. On February 5, 2018, two men entered her restaurant and gunned her down in cold blood. Despite the arrest of one of the perpetrators, questions remained about the true motives behind the murder. Nana Pelucas' death serves as a stark reminder of the dangers faced by those who dare to challenge powerful criminal organizations. Her story is a testament to the power of social media in exposing corruption, but also a sobering lesson in the risks involved. In the world of social media, fame can be fleeting, especially when it comes to the cost of crossing dangerous individuals. This is the story of Sabrina Duran Montero, a TikTok star whose life tragically ended in the crosshairs of Chile's ruthless drug cartels. Sabrina Duran Montero was no stranger to controversy. Born and raised in southwest Santiago, she grew up amidst the shadows of drug cartels and criminal syndicates. But it was her own ambition and recklessness that would ultimately lead to her downfall. In May 2022, Sabrina's life took a drastic turn when she was arrested by Chile's investigative police for her involvement in a drug trafficking organization. Despite being behind bars, Sabrina's charisma and social media savvy made her a TikTok sensation, amassing over 610,000 followers under the username Katrina Guzman. From her prison cell, Sabrina flaunted her lifestyle, showcasing designer items and gold jewelry, earning her the nickname TikTok Narco Queen. But her popularity came at a price, drawing the ire of rival cartels and putting her squarely in the crosshairs of danger. After serving 3 years in prison, Sabrina was released on supervised probation, but instead of laying low, she embraced her newfound fame, flaunting her lifestyle on social media. However, her glamorous image masked the danger she was in, as her videos glorifying her double life made her a prime target. On October 23, 2023, Sabrina's life came to a violent end when she was gunned down in broad daylight by two cartel sicarios. The brazen attack, captured on camera by a bystander, showed Sabrina bleeding helplessly on the ground as the assassins fled the scene. Despite the chilling footage, no arrests have been made in connection with Sabrina's murder, leaving her death shrouded in mystery. The Chilean police have been unable to identify a motive, but many believe Sabrina's reckless behavior and flaunting of her criminal ties made her a target. Sabrina Duran Montero's story serves as a cautionary tale of the dangers of mixing fame with crime. Her tragic end highlights the dark side of social media and the deadly consequences of living a double life in the shadows of drug cartels.
Sina Uresti.
Earlier this week, the Jalisco New Generation Cartel posted a video online in which they directly threatened Uresti.
Azucena Uresti, a prominent newscaster and social media personality, found herself in the crosshairs of the CJNG after a series of events that would change her life forever. Known for her fearless reporting and outspoken nature, Azucena had built a reputation for herself as a journalist unafraid to speak truth to power. Azucena's troubles began in August 2021 when the CJNG released a video threatening her directly, accusing her of bias and supporting vigilante groups in Mexico. The video, which quickly went viral, showed 6 sicarios dressed in black and armed with automatic weapons, while a 7th man, claiming to represent El Mencho, delivered a chilling message to Azucena. In the video, the spokesperson for the CJNG expressed their displeasure with Azucena's reporting, stating, "I'm not against freedom of expression, but I'm against anyone that attacks me." The cartel's message was clear. Azucena had crossed a line, and they were prepared to take action against her. Despite the threats, Azucena remained undeterred, continuing her work as a journalist and social media personality. However, the CJNG's influence and reach were vast, and Azucena soon found herself living under constant fear for her life. In response to the CJNG's threats, Mexican President Obrador assured the family that the government would take the necessary measures to protect Azucena and other members of the press. The president's spokesperson, Jesus Ramirez Cuevas, reiterated this commitment, stating that it was their responsibility to ensure that journalists could speak their minds without fear of reprisal. Despite these assurances, Azucena knew that her life was still in danger. She remained vigilant, taking precautions to protect herself and her family. However, the CJNG's threats loomed large, casting a shadow over her every move. As time passed, the threats against Azucena seemed to fade, and she continued her work, reporting on issues that mattered to her and her audience. However, the specter of the CJNG's retribution lingered, a constant reminder of the dangers faced by journalists who dared to speak out against powerful criminal organizations. Azucena's story serves as a stark reminder of the challenges faced by journalists in Mexico and around the world. Her courage and determination in the face of adversity are a testament to the importance of a free and independent press in holding those in power accountable. As we conclude our journey through the world of TikTok and cartel confrontations, one thing becomes abundantly clear: the dangers faced by those who dare to challenge the status quo. These 5 TikTokers, in their pursuit of fame and justice, found themselves entangled in a web of violence and retribution. Their stories serve as a stark reminder of the harsh realities of life in Mexico, where speaking out can have deadly consequences. As we bid farewell to Juan Luis Lagunas Rosales, El Chinito, Nana Pelucas, Sabrina Duran Montero, and Azucena Uresti, we are left with a sense of awe at their courage and a deep sadness at their untimely deaths. Join us next time as we explore more tales of bravery and danger from around the world. Remember, in the world of TikTok, sometimes the wrong move can have deadly consequences. Stay safe, and until next time, goodbye.